At 48, Daniel Weaver realized something brutal. He had become a spectator in his own life. It wasn't an accident nor a sudden crisis. It had been a slow, quiet erosion. His dreams had been stolen from him before he even noticed. That morning, as he cleaned a cafe before sunrise, he felt something different. It wasn't just fatigue, it was loss. If he didn't do something that day, he might never find the man he believed he was meant to be. The neon sign flickered, casting reflections across the still wet tables. The rag smelled of bleach, but what really burned was the memory of who he once was. Daniel took a deep breath, feeling the weight of the years on his shoulders. He had been working there for 3 years, hours before the sun rose, alone in the kitchen, cleaning tables, erasing traces, tending to machines no one would notice. He didn't complain. Complaining was a luxury. Surviving was mandatory. Maintaining a marriage, pretending to his daughter that everything was okay. But that morning, something shifted. Something silent, internal, almost invisible. A rupture. The back door opened. Rick, the manager, stepped in. 32, easy smile, tired eyes. "You left the machine off yesterday. I had to turn it back on." "This can't keep happening," he said. Daniel exhaled. "I can check it again today. Maybe it was just a glitch in the equipment." Rick didn't even look up, scribbling on his clipboard. "This goes on the report. The company's watching." The words hit like a verdict, not because of the warning, but because of what wasn't said. "You're failing." As he wiped the counter, Daniel remembered being 28. He had just graduated and believed nothing could stop him. Projects, courses, trips. He dreamed big. The reflection in the stainless steel reminded him of that bold young man. Now, the grind of routine had worn that flame down. By 6:40, the cafe began to come alive. The smell of coffee, the hum of machines, orders being called, shy laughter. Daniel finished his tasks, grabbed his backpack, and stepped out the back. The cold wind cut across his face. The sky was still dark blue, ready to yield to the dawn. His chest tightened. He thought of his wife, Laura, of his daughter, Haley, of the man he had been, ambitious, daring, willing to take risks. And he realized that man was gone. The question hanging in the air wasn't, "How did this happen?" It was far harsher. "Is there anything left in me worth saving?" He didn't cry. He didn't shout. He just got in the car. For the first time in years, he felt the path ahead wasn't repetition. As he drove, he remembered the first big opportunity he had let slip by. A job at a startup, turned down out of fear of failure. He remembered the nights studying alone, frustrated, imagining what could have been. Everything felt so distant, so unreal. Life was about to change. He just didn't know how, or what it would cost. But that day, silence finally spoke, and Daniel decided to listen.
The next day dawned gray. Daniel got up early, put on his uniform, and grabbed a quick coffee. But something inside him had changed. In the cafe mirror, he saw himself, tired, worn, yet, for the first time, also awake. He was searching for courage, determination, any trace of the man he had believed he could be. The wet tables, the clean floor, the smell of coffee. Before, it had all been mechanical. Now, every gesture mattered. He wiped counters, arranged chairs, checked the machines. Not for Rick, not for the customers, for himself. A message on his phone. "Are you having dinner early today?" Laura. Daniel hesitated. He replied, "Yes, we need to talk." During his break, he decided to take a walk. He passed by the park Haley loved. Laughter, books, memories. He remembered when his daughter was smaller, her first day of school, his fear of failing as a father. Small memories that now hurt, but also warmed him. Back at the cafe, he opened the book he had bought, The Power of Choice. He flipped through it discreetly. One sentence caught his eye. There is no greater failure than not trying. There is no greater loss than not living. His chest tightened. A spark ignited. He could choose. He could still try. He could still change. That evening, he spoke with Laura. No drama, no speeches, just truth. "Laura, I can't go on like this. I need to change. I want you and Haley to see that I can still be the man I thought I would be." She looked at him, surprised. Fear in her eyes, but hope too. Haley came in, dropped her backpack, and ran to hug him. He hugged her back. For the first time in years, he felt presence and trust. On the porch, he opened the book and made a list. Small steps: wake up early, walk, write, spend time with family. Every gesture small but weighty. Every choice a commitment to himself. The next day at the cafe, a customer complained about a delayed order. Daniel stayed calm, explained politely, and turned the situation into praise. Small victories that he would have once ignored. The man in the mirror was still tired, but he was waking up. For the first time, he felt he could reconnect with himself. The silence no longer crushed him. It was beginning to show the way.
The alarm rang at 5:30 a.m. Daniel got up. His body protested. His mind longed for the comfort of the old routine. But he took a deep breath and walked to the cafe. Every movement carried weight. He swept the floor, wiped tables, polished counters, checked the machines. What had once been mechanical was now deliberate. Every detail reminded him he could be present for himself. During his break, he walked around the block. The cold wind cut across his face. He passed by the park Haley loved. Laughter, books, picnics, sweet and painful memories. He had drifted too far away. That morning, he sent a message to Laura. "Can we have dinner together today? I want to really talk." She replied, "Yes." A small gesture, but trust. Over the following week, Daniel claimed small victories, arriving early at the cafe, tending the machines, organizing trash, engaging attentively with customers. He wasn't seeking approval. Each act was control over his life. At dinner with Laura, he spoke with sincerity. "I want to try again, not just for us, but for me. I want us to see each other truly awake." She looked cautious, but hopeful. "It will hurt. It won't be easy. But if you're determined, I'll be here." Haley entered beaming, trust intact. One gesture enough to dissolve any lingering doubt. The days that followed, small victories. Walks, writing, attention to family, facing fears. There were setbacks, nights of doubt, but every step was intentional. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting in spite of it. One Saturday, he took Haley to the bookstore. She picked adventure stories. He grabbed a blank notebook. "For writing your own stories." "Promise you'll write too?" Haley asked. "I promise," Daniel said. A conviction he hadn't felt in decades. On the porch that evening, He watched the city lights come alive. No guarantees, no perfect endings, no magic. Just decision, presence, and real life, with cost, pain, and choice. The man who had been lost, buried under fear and routine, was being reborn. Every step costly, every choice demanding. But the price of not changing would have been greater, the silent death of himself. Before bed, he opened the notebook and wrote 3 words: "I am here." For the first time in decades, he believed it. The silence that once crushed him now guided him. He didn't know what was coming, but he knew one thing: he was ready.